Welcome back everyone. In this tutorial we need to split this column into two columns. One for the department ID, which is the first part, and another column for the employee ID, which is this part. So what are the options that we have here in Power BI? Select the column here and select split columns to split this column. Let's see the options that we have here. First option is by delimiter. The second one is by number of characters. Third one by positions. First option is to split the column by delimiter. So if we have a certain delimiter like a dash, comma, dot, space, whatever, we can use this function to split a column based on that. We can split the column based on the number of characters, and the data in that column will be splitted based on the number that we put into two parts. By positions, if you want to use a position, by lowercase and uppercase, or the opposite here, by digit to non-digit, by non-digit to digit. We have a delimiter, which is dash, so we can select by delimiter. And here we have the option to select the type of the delimiter. The type here is dash, so we can find it's already selected for us. The only thing we need to do here is just to click on OK, and we already got the column splitted into two columns. First one has department ID and the second one has employee ID, and the delimiter has been disappeared. So the only thing we need to do here is to change the name of each column, and to do that just double click on that column and type the name that you want. Department ID for the first column, enter. Employee ID for the second column and click enter, and date for this column and hit enter, and finally number of flights for the last column, enter. And as you see here, we have all the steps that we made to clean this data file. If you want to go back, you just need to click on this X to go back to the previous case. So what also needs to be done to clean up this file? Let's have a look at the data types. The data type of the first column is ABC or text. If you click on ABC here, you can see all the data types that you can choose. So we have different data types. We have decimal, fixed decimal, whole number, percentage, date and time, date, time, and so on. So we should select the proper data type for each column. The default one here is text or ABC, which is the proper one. And for the second one, it is whole number, 1, 2, 3. And this is also correct. No need to change anything. So what about this column? The data type of this column is ABC or text. And we should convert it to a date because we have date here. So select date. And the last one here is whole number, and it's already whole number here. If we check it, we find it whole number. So this data file seems to be ready for data analysis and visualization. The only thing we need to do here is just to apply these changes. And to do that, we need to switch back to home. And you should memorize what functions that you have in each of these menus. So we need to select home to close and apply. So we can either close or apply, or close and apply. If we want to switch back to Power BI desktop, we can close and apply. And if you want only to apply changes, we click apply. So to stay in the query editor, we just need to select apply. And you'll see that all the changes that we made are being applied to this data file. And in the next lessons, we are going to deal with more complex data cleaning cases. So stay tuned.